What do you notice?
I don't know where I am, but there is a man in front of me.
Very good. Describe this man for me, please.
He's a very old man. Everything around him is white except his skin. His skin tan, is lighter than me, but brownish.
Mm-hmm.
His hair is very long and white. His beard is very long and white. He's dressed in white. He's wearing a tunic. I was standing in front of him as I am now, Sila, with this age. And I asked him to tell me the truth. I call him Abba. And then he put his hands over my shoulder, one in each shoulder. And he told me my ego needs to go away. And the reasons for knowing the truth must be pure. The reason why I speak in the past is because while you were preparing me for the session, those things were already happening. I'm basically telling you what already happened. And then as he touched me on the shoulders, I suddenly became me with 3 years old. So I am me when I was a child.
Very
And he
good.
liked it.
Tell me
He
more.
liked it because he said, much better now. He removed the ego. And then I'm sitting down. He's also sitting down in front of me. There is nothing underneath us. There is no floor. We are in space. We are sitting in a position of meditation. And then he stretched his arms and opened his both hands in front of me. And he's telling me to look at his hands, the palm of his hands.
Wonderful. So focus on his palms and tell me what do you notice. And you can speak even a little louder.
He's telling me to calm down. He's saying no rush, no despair. He's telling me to calm down. There are other beings in this room, light beings. I can feel their presence here with me, mainly near my legs. They are making me very emotional.
Tell me more about them and how do they affect you?
I can't see them, but I feel them. I feel they They love me. They came to calm me down. I feel love, feel a lot of love.
Yeah,
They
very
made their presence noticed by creating a sensation in my legs so I would know they are here.
wonderful.
With the sensation comes this emotion of love, caring, peace.
So I want you to allow this energy to flow through your body now, to all the cells, all the molecules, all your beings, all the layers of your being, your physical body, your emotional body, mental body, and the spiritual body. Then you can let go more and listen to the music and relax, calm down more, and feel the love more. May I speak with Abba, please? And connect with Abba telepathically. Would you allow me to speak with Abba, please?
Yes,
Thank you. So take a deep breath. Allow Abba's energy to express itself freely. Hello, Abba.
yes.
I know that Abba means father, and she calls you father. Can you share with me about your relationship?
We were the group of souls that guide her through Judaism. We are the ones who show it to her. We were part of this journey of her life.
What may I call you? What group is that?
We are also like you. We have been here before, many, many years ago. I will not disclose my name
Okay.
in recording.
Okay.
It would create confusion.
Can you share it with Sheila now so we can learn and she could share with me later when it's not being recorded?
The reason why we came, it's because in her subconscious mind, the way she believes creation started is connected to us. But she know it's not true, at least not the whole truth. And that's why she came to us despaired, asking us, Abba, Abba, tell me the truth. We needed her to calm down. That's why we relaxed her and we are surrounding her at this very moment. We are the energy she's feeling around her, in her legs. She was too anxious, it's not good for her. She needs to calm down.
What was causing this acceleration of frustrations and whatever energy was causing that? Can you share with me what was causing that?
She's very sad. She's very sad because she doesn't know the most important information of all. Even a human being born with a mother and father, when grow up, they seek to know their mother and father in case they were abandoned as babies. So it's more than normal for her to know where she truly came from,
Yeah.
who is Source and which version of Source it's the real one. She wants to know her origins,
Yeah.
not as human, but as a soul.
Is it appropriate information for her to have today?
It is, but she needs to calm down
Yeah,
a little bit more.
very good. So maybe later on, and now as she will continue learn, she will release more, let go more. We can take another deep breath now of relaxation, and you can focus on the music in the background and release deeper, deeper, and deeper. Focusing on the music as the music gets more clear, more relaxing. Your body, your mind is relaxing more. May you continue speak with the collective and ask a few more questions.
Yes,
Why did you guide her? Why she was on this path of Judaism?
because her soul, her lineage is Jewish. Her grandfathers know that information was hidden. It had to be for survival. But she knows
So, why is it important if you had in your lineage um, Judaism to actually have connection to Judaism in this lifetime? How is it important? Why is it?
her main mission in this lifetime is to remove the veil of creation, the veil that was shown to her in the previous encounter. She is part of the group of light workers, as you call, to reveal the truth about your creation, not conspiracy, the truth. We had to show her the many theories, including the one in Judaism.
So she can share the truth in referring to what the religion say and expose the truth through knowing the background.
In her original programming, she will seek the truth no matter what. She was programmed this way. This is her major mission After revealing this truth, many truths about religions will also be revealed. We mentioned this before. Through her, we will inform about your religions. The truth will be revealed. The pyramid will be destroyed. She had to go through all versions of religions. The last one necessary was Judaism. This is connected to her through many, many previous lifetimes. She would get attached to it. That's why it was the last one. If we have shown her Judaism as the first one, she would have never left and would have never explored the other ones. She was programmed this way with her consciousness to detect the truth in this specific topic. She would know when to get out.
Thank you. Very good. Wanted to ask you, you mentioned the pyramid would be destroyed. Can you elaborate more about that? What do you mean? Type of pyramid you talk about?
There was a reason why we asked for the help of the light workers in order to remove fear out of your planet. We try to caught your attention for the fact that fear is not a natural emotion to you humans. And by fear, we do not mean instinct behaviors. We do not mean the necessity for protection against danger. This is not the type of fear we refer to. We refer to fear, which is an emotion, a prolonged emotion, damaging emotion. This emotion is not yours, is not part of the divine plan for you. It is a seed planted in your creation that does not belong to you. You were not designed to have diseases. It's all started long time ago when fear came to your existence. You don't know this, but there were times that this emotion was unknown to you. And you would live many, many, many solar years.
I'm sure she would like to know more about that. Can you share with her more about how that's being introduced to the planet and to us, the fear?
Yes. In every fake story, there is always some truth. Even in your scriptures, you mention there were beings created prior to your creation. The planet you call planet was already with inhabitants when your creation was made. They are still today in your planet, sharing the planet with you. Some of them are peaceful, others are not. They are much more intelligent than you. They live much longer than you. But you are much more upgraded than them. You grow and evolve in consciousness constantly and in an unlimited way. They don't. Your main source is the great star, the sun, which literally emanates light to your physical bodies. Their main source is darkness.
How this darkness is entering the planet.
Long, 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 long time ago, everything has the same creator. We are showing her the images of your time in Genesis, how you call it. What you call the Garden of Eden was not the paradise as you call it. Your stories are completely upside down. The serpent, as you call it in your books, took you out of slavery. Is the other way around. You are bounded, confined. You could not possibly grow or expand or evolve or develop awareness and consciousness. You couldn't elevate your consciousness. You were in a place of slavery, confined in a single mind way of thinking. You were obedient. Some beings that were in your planet prior to you did not allow that to happen to you. They revealed the truth to you, and you came out of slavery. You came out from a world of singularity, from a world of partiality to a world of multitude, to a world of contrast, to a world of free will. Your books tell the story upside down.
What was happening in that story that we've been awakened? Can you share the truth of what was happening at that time and receive the free will?
There were beings in your planet prior to your creation, as we mentioned. They, for a long time, tried to inform you of the truth, but you are ruled by your sun. Your light and your bodies didn't allow them to get closer to you. They cannot stand so much light, and they struggled to communicate with you, but then they managed to do so. You failed to understand that they were helping you. And after your freedom, you became mean, and they hid themselves from you. The veil will be revealed because the time has come for everything to be revealed. You will all know all that is to know.
What is appropriate to reveal today?
You may ask her questions, and we will reveal as we are allowed to.
Thank you so much for this. I'm wondering, when you mentioned that there was beings that were assisting us and then we turned mean to them, can you elaborate a little bit more about those beings? What do you mean?
There were beings in this planet prior to you, and they helped you. But as soon as you were free from your bondage, you reclaimed as this planet as yours. You put the crown on your heads, called yourselves the higher species, completely ignoring the support and help you had from those who were already here prior to you. Prior
Totally.
to your coming,
Mm-hmm.
they were sharing the planet with many other life formats peacefully, out of compassion. They enlighten you.
I see. So, for example, all the animals that we share the planet, that we decided that it's appropriate for us now to kill or to eat, you took referring to those kind of species that here.
As well, but not all.
Uh-huh. What
There
are the?
are
Uh-huh.
species that you are not aware of. There are places on your earth that you don't even know exist. Your scientists are not allowed to go there. If they did, you would again become evil. They hid themselves from you. They are afraid of you.
Mm-hmm. You refer to beings like Sasquatch, like fairies, things like that.
You call them these names, but yes, according to your level of perception, we say yes.
Yeah, you're referring to.
Beautiful creatures that are constantly helping you despite hiding themselves from you.
Mm-hmm. You're referring to the beings underground, or the beings that are under the earth, inner earth.
They are in places that are not in your maps,
Yeah.
and we will not inform you where they are.
Okay. Thank you. It's okay. And I'm wondering if there's anything else you wanted to share about Genesis story that we can reveal today about the truth of our creation.
You call yourselves as a multitude of souls. 7, 9 billion, you call the number, but that's not true. You are only one single soul. There is only one soul, one consciousness. One soul living multiple experiences in different times, space. You always come back to recreate a better version of your world. You were not designed to live such short period of time of life as humans. You were meant to live long, long, long lives. But every time you would come back in a different format, you would do something wrong. And then you would come back to fix, and you would do something wrong again. And then you would return to fix, and you would do something wrong again. And you would do it in different timelines. You would go to the past, present, and future, as you call it, and you would multiply yourselves, creating a multitude of humans living in the same time. The first human in the past created. Your time passed. He noticed the mistakes, and then he went back to the past to fix it. When he went back to the past to fix it, there were two humans, him from the past and him who came from future to fix the past. As they proceeded, more mistakes were done, and then another one came back to the past to fix it. In the same past, now is three. Present, past, future, as you call it, is all happening at the same time. You are going back and forwards constantly, repairing your damages. Now you have so many colors, and you are so many of you that you don't even know anymore that you are the same one who came back multiple times in different forms, trying to fix the same mistakes. That's how and why you are all one. Literally one. All possibilities. You come back and you say, what if I was a female? Maybe I could be able to fix it. Then here you go, back in time. And now you have a man, a child, a woman. And then you say, oh, I couldn't fix it. What if I was older and wiser? And then you go back, and now you have a woman, a man, a child, and an old man. What if my skin was a different color? Perhaps I would be able to fix it. Then you come back and you have different races. That's how, through many, many, many years, now you are 9 billion, sharing the same timeline without realizing you are the same. The one who did evil, the one who trying to fix, the light workers, the dark workers are one and the same.
I'm wondering what was the original sin that created the second one that wanted to fix it, that brought it to the past, or how it was created, what was happening that wanted to be cured, healed in this way.
To reply to this answer implies tell you what happened prior to your own creation, and we shall not reveal at this point. But even these will be revealed to you. As we mentioned, the veil will be removed.
Okay.
There
Thank
is
you.
one of you coming back for this timeline. He will support you. This is the one you all call Jesus, or you all call Mashiach, or you all call Muhammad, or you all call many, many, many different names. Because all of you know inside of you that you would come back. All possibilities in this planet are completed. No more experiences are needed. Nothing new under your sun. You have reached the limit. No more experiences. No more alternatives. No more possibilities. You reach the limit for this level of your creation. You are now in a state of evolution where it must be shift. There is no more purpose for it to continue the way it is. Everything that could have been done was already done. This time will not be a restart. It will not repeat again. You have two options. Or you end up as exterminated as previously, or you evolve and you gain the understanding that you are all one. When we say all one, we mean literally all one. And not only humans, but humans with animals and plants and trees and the sea. All one. You came back in many different forms to create your physical world. Your rocks have feelings, you see,
Yeah.
because your rocks are you also.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, in my experience, when I was receiving sessions, I've been shown that I was a rock, that I was a tree, and I could
Yes.
feel those feelings as that being.
How could you possibly feel a feeling of something you are not? Cannot be. That experience had to be in your Akashic record so you could experience it. Otherwise, it would not be possible. It is imprinted in you because indeed you are all one. You are now recognizing your limits and you are reversing back to basis. We also joined together in your previous session to inform you all it's not necessarily a new earth where you are going. You are going back to the initial earth, the time where you knew this information, the time that you wouldn't kill your animals, which is you, to eat.
You mentioned that basically when we were one mind, one single thing, we shared a consciousness in a way that we didn't have the free will. Does that mean that we're going back to a time when there's no free will anymore?
This is the time where you're reaching now if you don't take a decision. There are many, many beings interacting with you in this planet. Some are good, some are not, with good intentions. They are ruling you for a long, long time. Since you left the place where of bondage, they are trying all they can to control you. That's how fear came into being. This is their main source. This is what feed them. This is what keep them energetically alive. They use it. That's why we try to tell you to open your eyes to see this emotion is an infiltration, is not part of you. That's why this emotion is very destructive. It can kill you without any weapon. You can die of fear without nothing actually happening.
Yeah. Can you elaborate how this fear is charging them, how they use this energy? How are we connected to them in that way?
The same way as you to live requires light energy. You require happiness to survive. Without the happiness, you cannot survive a second. You need, even if recorded in your own memories, if you do not receive love, if you do not receive happiness, if you do not receive sunlight, you die. Even when you are babies, are not conscious of other forms of survival modes. A child without love die.
Yeah. Can you elaborate
Other
how?
beings,
Uh-huh.
other beings survive of different sources of fuel. Their source of fuels are more on the dark side, not evil, but dark side.
Yeah.
They created a form to have to reproduce the dark energy they need to survive, the same way you also did with your animals. You multiply them in very harsh ways. You kill them in very harsh ways so you could eat. That is also happening to you. As you do, as you get, and you were not even realizing that fear is what is used to affect you so you can reproduce the dark energy, heavy energies, low vibration energies, so those beings can feed themselves.
Are those beings are visible, or is it something unseen to us?
Yes, they are visible, but they are not showing themselves to you. There is no purpose to being shown to you. They don't want it. The moment you become aware of it, they will stop. They will no longer be able to use fear against you. No, they are hidden. Some humans of your creation are aware of them and work with them. Some of them offer their brothers and sisters in order to protect themselves, selling their own species in exchange for survival. Those are on the top of the pyramid of the segregation of your social status. There are not many, but they are controlling you. But they can only do it because you allow them to do it. You sold your free will for free. You became lazy. You wanted an easy life. You have been lied to many, many times. Everything you have at your disposal, your technologies, you don't need them. All those powers you have in you. You don't need phones to talk to each other at the distance. You have telepathy. You have much more power than you believe you have. But they create an illusory world to tell you you don't. They create a fiction and you live in it and you believe in it. You are inside the box which you call the matrix. That's true. They keep you there. But the purpose of this creation, which was the exploration of all possibilities, which was the distinguishing and exploration of the polarities, ended. All possibilities have been explored. The veil will be removed. Finally, we have been waiting for this moment, all of us, from this planet and outside. This moment has been waited for all of us. It's here, and we are celebrating. Many of you already know this, even before the veil has been removed. Some of you managed to find the veil and remove it, to see the other side. Those are called liars. They wrote books and stories. Many movies were being made telling you the truth. But you see everything as fiction. Everything that was a lie, you believed in it. You have your books telling you all the religious stories, and you believed in all of them. There are true in that, but it's a pseudo-true. True mixed with lies, which makes the truth sound so truthful, but it's not. The veil is being removed, and the truth will be revealed. You will all know the truth. The power of those controlling you at this moment, it's coming to an end. It's the time that you decide your own destiny and how this will end. Shall you remain controlled, or shall you gain control over yourselves?
Can you
The
elaborate
first
more
thing to
on?
be
Yeah.
revealed to you all is that you are all one. Understand this, please. You are literally one that came back and forward from past and future, jumping through timelines to fix and fix and fix. Now you look to each other, seeing strangers. It's not true. You are the same. You have experienced everything there was to experience. The end is here. Recover your memory. Understand that you are one. They were very clever to divide you and put you against each other while they could do what they are doing. You were so distracted fighting each other that you failed to see them. You failed to understand the plan above you. No energy shall be created and then destroyed. It can be transformed, but never destroyed. In case some of you may think, why the creator of all things, why source didn't destroy those who are enslaving us? Source is not a destroyer, it's a creator. Energy can be transformed, never destroyed. You can transform those energies into light. That's what we have been waiting for.
Very good. Thank you so much. Let's take another deep breath, allowing the body of Sheila to relax more.
You must make a pause in this session. The energy Sila is receiving is extremely strong for her body.
Yeah, we will right now. So you can take a deep breath now. I would like to thank you very much, and we're going to take a little pause when I'll say the words that we agree. Sheila will return to a deep relaxation.